Oh, for
it's
sure.
ultimately safe.
That's interesting.
Those teabaggers.
Right? Fuck those people. And who would have thought there'd be a worse mutation of them?
I mean, come on. How is that even possible? Yeah, we're live, by the way.
Okay.
Shut up. You guys be
You
cool, be cool, be cool.
I can't be cool, man. So wait, Christopher, give us a little audio.
How's my levels?
Oh, when you lean
Beautiful.
in like that,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
warm and
It's
sonorous.
very directional.
Yeah.
Very direct.
How are my levels? Should I be right on top of the mic like this? Is that too much?
Yeah, that's a little bit
All right,
too much.
so I'll back off.
Thanks.
How was your week? How was the first week of the year?
It can suck assholes, that's how.
I don't know even what happened. I think I've got a cold or something. How's your first week of the year?
Christopher.
Pretty symmetrical, you know. Just rolling along. Can't tell one day from another.
Right?
Should we clap this in or whatever? I don't know.
Let's do it.
All right. Oh, wait, I'm not recording.
Oh, shit.
I'm an idiot.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Are you recording now?
Uh-huh.
Want
I
to
just
do
did
a
a
new
stream
clap?
too.
No, all right, clap again.
Okay.
We're all streaming now.
Yay! Ow, 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 ow!
Yippee-ki-yay! What's up, guys? It's On Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa. We are joined once again by our Kingdom correspondent, Christopher Pravdika, here to talk the talk, walk the walk, and shock the shock on Kingdom Season 2, Episode 2. So, guys, it's a fucking awesome episode of an awesome show. If you haven't watched it already, we are about to spoil it. So if you don't want it spoiled, pause, watch it, come back. Now you're back.
Welcome back.
How was the show?
Did you enjoy it? Was it good?
I personally liked it. Did you guys like it?
I loved it. It was a great episode. I mean, it was like so much happened.
Right?
They could have basically ended the series after this episode. It was so good.
That's what I felt when I first saw it. It
Totally.
did feel like this is really the end of season 1, what
Yeah.
just happened in this episode.
But there's more to come.
No way! Shut up!
All right, guys. So what did we just watch? What happened? We start off at the Five Armies base camp in Sungju at night.
Yeah.
You got Sobi creeping around to see what's going on. The snows fall as Li Chang and the crew go over the unprotected wall.
In their dark outfits.
Yeah, they're...
Nighttime.
Well, the whole reason Sobi's sneaking around is because she heard some guards like transporting something growling and crazy into like some crazy building, not crazy, but into a building. She's like, what the fuck was that? So she needs to see what that is. Right?
Yeah.
Mm.
You got Young Shin, the human cannonball, fucking rushing into camp, taking out army dudes like nothing.
Someone give this man a rifle.
Right. I mean, otherwise, you're just going to see him doing crazy spin kicks and dropping suckers like 3 at a time.
Yeah.
I
Don't
like-
give him a rifle then.
It's in your own interest. Like, just have him shoot you instead. It'll be less embarrassing for you.
That was a really nice scene for me. It was when the guy threw him the rifle, because
Yeah.
like his skills are known, and it's like, this guy, give him the rifle.
Right? It's like a
we had a
duck
little
being
pause.
put back in water.
It was like the Avengers scene, Black Panther giving Cap a new shield.
I cannot,
like that
for the
stuff.
life of me, retain anything in memory about those Avengers movies.
Yeah, you have to be
Not a-
born into it.
I was born into it, you bastard.
Damn!
So like they're rushing around the camp, and Young Shin tells Lord Anyang, like, there aren't many people here. There's something up. Like, something's wrong here.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Sobi, as she's sneaking around trying to get info, she finds a empty, bloody restraints.
Probably not a good sign.
No, not in this case. No, I mean maybe somewhere else, but not here.
Li Chang enters a building, and it's like a throne room, but it's completely empty. And then, oh fuck, he's trapped. They like lock the doors from the outside. Now he's trapped with his zombie dad. The king himself is there, snarling.
Cho brought the king.
Zombed out. Yeah, Lord Hokchu. He secretly had the king in a box.
I love that sketch.
And then you got this crazy confrontation. So Lord Hokchu and Lord Anyang like mutually confront each other. And it's like, you know, these two titans facing down. And you cut to Li Chang trying to defend himself against his father without hurting the guy.
Yeah, he's been locked in.
And he's holding his own sword by the blade with one hand, trying to like just stave the guy off. And he has a memory. He remembers as a kid his father telling him, no matter what, survive, prove that you're better than they are, prove that you're better than I am. I feel like there's probably more to that. Like, it seems when you just take that out of context, you're like,
Right. What has happened with previous generations that has held that crown?
I took it to mean that he had like hopes for him. He saw something in the young boy that he would be a good king, and that he would ultimately one day be beyond his father, which is probably unimaginable for him at that young age, that he would be above his father one day, who's above all and I think in that moment when he was remembering, because he knows what he has to do in a few seconds, that he is actually, this is the moment where he is finally, it's like his father got himself into this mess, and he's going to fix it and then be the king, and he's ascending. That was his ascension.
Ah, yes. Because he was only like 5 in that flashback. He was a tiny little baby.
Right. He didn't know that his father would end up being Darth Vader, and that Yoda would be like, don't go into that cave.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he's like, I gotta go in that cave.
There.
Because as he was holding that blade, his dad is like trying to eat him or whatever.
Yeah, that's what saved him, the bloody hands. It averted his attention from his face to the bloody hands, and that gave him the leverage to throw him off.
Yeah, I mean, all he had to do is just like hold his blade there, and his dad would have decapitated himself.
Oh, fuck.
I know, how great would that be?
Well, the blade was the blade was facing Chang.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Facing out.
Yeah, because if you
that's what was
point
cutting his
a
hands.
blade at the king, like if even by accident, like you're walking, you like adjust your sword and it points at the king, like that is considered traitorous.
Wow. Settle down, you guys.
Okay,
That's the
so
bleeding
outside, Lord Anyang announces to everyone Lord Hokchu's deception, that the king is dead, and that like the rightful heir is Li Chang. And then he goes to march into the building, and Lord Hokchu is like, oh, soldiers, shoot him. There's like a line of riflemen. And then he just fucking kills one soldier.
Because he wouldn't shoot Anyang.
Yeah, they're hesitating. His speech had an impact.
Yeah, all of these people they revere Lord Angyang. He's the greatest general. He's the man. And so he has a sword or a gun to another soldier's head, and he's like, if you don't shoot him, I will kill you.
Which he knows for a fact is true because he just killed the guy right next to him.
Right. Yeah, these are not empty threats.
No.
And you can tell he's like almost like maybe expecting them to totally mutiny it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. It's a fucking real game of chicken here. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
You could see the doubt in his own eyes that he was like, I think they're gonna follow my orders.
You've got Mu Yang and Yang Shin are like captives. They're just watching as the whole
Tied
thing
up.
unfolds.
Yeah.
Anyang, although fucking shot up and bloody by like the line of soldiers who comply,
Did ultimately fire.
Yeah.
he enters. We see the king's head roll off his body.
So good.
Li Chang did the hard work.
That shot, though, can we just, come on. He opens these huge doors. The king is just standing there, and you're like, fuck, the king's gonna attack. And then his head rolls off, and Li Chang is just standing behind him. What, like in replacement of his father's head is him. So good.
Right, and he's shaking, you know.
Yeah, he fucking collapses. He is, what do you,
He goes into like a torpor state. He's done. He's
Yeah.
done. He just his brain is mush at that point.
Yeah, Lord Angyang tells him he's the rightful king, but like,
he had to like crawl. He was
Yeah,
like,
his dying
I'm
breath.
dead. Can I just tell you something real quick, Li Chang?
Yeah.
Because can you shut up? Because I know that you're traumatized, but I'm going to die in like 5 seconds. Hurry this up.
yeah, I wonder if any of that is landing for Li Chang. Anyway,
Find out later it did.
yeah, thankfully he had one remaining wit at least. Fucking Lord Hakchu gets, and the Oscar goes to Cho Hakchu of the Haewon Cho clan.
Yeah, this was his whole plan coming to fruition. It couldn't have gone any better
Yeah.
for him. That's exactly what he wanted everyone to see the king standing. He was standing there right before everybody. Head rolls off. Looks like we got a traitor. Looks like we got a traitor. Looks like I'm the king, basically.
He fucking runs in crying.
Not
Not the king!
The waterworks.
Amazing.
So good.
Acting within acting. That was like Robert Downey Jr. acting within within acting.
Robert Downey Jr. Not to be confused with Morton Downey Jr.
I always used to confuse him when I was a kid.
Right? Like, what's up with those Morton Downey Jr.? I mean, with those Downey Jr. boys.
Downey I got to see his father speak. It was nice.
Wait,
Robert Downey.
oh,
Senior?
really?
Yeah, senior.
Putney Swope.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I wanted to bring it up. Side note, Putney. So you've both seen Putney Swope.
Yes.
Did you know that he is the voice of Putney Swope?
No!
It's all in addition. It's all added in because dude couldn't do his lines, and and his voice was they had something wrong with the mics. Everything hit the dude's voice and the mics. He additionally recorded his own voice. That's why the voice sounds so funny.
I thought that, isn't it a super deep voice?
Yeah, he's putting on a voice like this.
Yeah.
He talks like this, and it's not a real brown dude. Which is funny because Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
so many years later.
That's true, that's true.
Oh, it's in the family now.
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
No idea.
So wait, let's take a digression on that.
Yes, let's.
So Robert Downey Jr.'s character in Tropic Thunder is like a method actor who's white trying to play a black character who does blackface. is
He has
Robert
surgical blackface.
was surgical?
Yeah, he has medical procedures that darken his skin and get hair and everything.
Oh my god, it's like Soul Man.
Yeah, on Soul Man. Soul Man, I think was just shoe polish.
Right. No, didn't he didn't he take like
he took a
tanning
pill.
pills?
Oh, he took a pill. Yeah, he took a pill.
And got like a perm, I think. But it was C. Thomas Howell
Yes.
Yeah.
from
And he never got canceled for it. He's still working.
well, but I mean, for both of those actors, isn't the whole point of them in blackface? It's textual. It's about the blackface. Like
It's about how he wasn't supposed to do it.
right. Like
I think there's also this thing is that if you can do it really convincingly, it makes it softer.
oh, like if you play the character with like truth and integrity.
I mean, almost kind of like what Robert Downey did. If you have like someone else's body and face there, and it's just your voice, it makes it a little. It softens it. But that was It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They covered.
Yeah. Although that episode,
they did the Lethal Weapon.
I love that episode. That episode got taken off of all streaming services because, along with a number of other TV shows that like anything that even sort of skirted the idea of it, they were just like, well, let's just avoid controversy by having this disappear forever. But yeah, that Always Sunny episode is great because like they each play the character like either in blackface or in black voice and argue whether one or the other or both is offensive and how and why.
And they only do it in the discussion of the topic. It's not like they're actually doing, which is what they think keeps them safe. But then it gets removed anyway, which was the whole point. It was like Robert Downey Jr. for some reason still to this day it seems that one particular usage as a white dude, it doesn't. It's something safe about it. I've seen a lot of brown people just like laugh really hard at that.
Yeah, me too. Like, and I even see occasionally like on Black Twitter where people are like, yeah, we're still giving him a pass on that. Like, for real. Like,
Yeah.
He got nominated for it.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, wow.
He could have been the first. It was after Cuba. He almost was like, could have been the first black dude.
If, you know how Dustin Hoffman was like still in Rain Man character mode when he like got up and did his acceptance speech?
No, I don't remember that at all.
Okay, so like he plays a character on the autistic spectrum for Rain Man and got an Academy Award for it, and then he sort of did his acceptance speech in the voice of that character, raising questions like, has he just stayed in that character for like a year? What's going on here?
That's gross.
Or did he just put on the voice for 1 second?
Yeah, like it's
Which one is more likely?
The putting it on for 1 second is gross.
Well, but it's also like, is he playing a character with integrity, with heart and soul, and like not doing it as some kind of punchline? I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I can't really speak to it. Like, there are definitely instances where I see people do shitty voices, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Right, but I don't think that was the point of his character in that movie.
I don't think so either.
It all goes back to Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder. Never go full.
That's it. You don't need to finish. Yeah.
You know, it's really funny is he does in the commentary for the DVD. He does all his commentary in the voice of the character he's playing at the time in the movie, which is quite funny. Until the credits where he becomes Robert Downey Jr. again. And it's really funny. And he's funnier in the commentary than he is in the even.
Oh, that's great.
You know, I really miss watching DVDs with DVD commentary, and like none of the streaming services
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Like those audio channels are not an option ever, and it's a bummer because when you watch stuff with commentary, you get so many fucking surprises. There was a movie called which one was it? Anyway, the director and one of the stars, who were brothers, are doing the commentary together, and like 45 minutes in, the actor guy is like, I gotta go do that meeting. And he's like, you can't just stay for like the rest of these. Like, no, I gotta go. And then there's just like a long period of silence. It's because the guy's doing it on its own, and it's like, it's no longer a conversation. He's like, okay, so he's working hard trying to like give
you couldn't just stop
factoids.
Recording for a little bit.
Apparently not. Apparently they just had the
It's
booth.
gonna be live. It's a one take.
Yeah.
It's gonna do it all in one take.
And then there's like, after several more long periods of silence, he literally gives out his email address and is like, if anyone's still listening, just shoot me an email.
Oh my god, that's great.
And I did, but I never heard back.
What?
I know, how rude. Frequency. That was for the movie Frequency.
Oh my god.
Is that like a UFO movie? What was that?
No, so a guy using a ham radio is able to talk to his father
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah.
He's an adult cop, but his father, backwards in time, is like a firefighter who during the normal timeline gets killed, and his murder's never solved, and so they get to do some cross-time detective work together, sort of, kind of.
That's fun.
Anyway,
Back in Hanyang.
Back in Hanyang.
with our crocodile tear scenes.
Yeah, fucking Lord Hawk Chu fucking wraps the king's head in a cloth and orders the arrest of all the traitors after making this fucking epic show of grief. Okay, yeah, back in Hanyang, we've got the Royal Commander Division investigating the death of the pregnant women, or woman? How many women do they know about so far?
They only know about one so far. And
they're
this whole conversation is so great because it's it's like the one guy, I don't know who these people are. I know one is like a cop inspector guy, but the other guy's like, wait, so are you gonna like search the Queen's residence? And he's like, yep. So wait, you're gonna like speak truth to power? Yep. It's just a back and forth. It's like, yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Right.
Lay it out for us, please. I love it.
Yeah, so that's like one of the top
like an
scholar
extra special
dudes.
cop. Yeah, he's a bad guy, right?
No, he's a good guy. I think he's like a neutral, he's a neutral character / good guy. He's not.
The cop?
No,
Neither. Both of them
scholar.
are both the scholar guy and the
and
the cop guy are neutral, and we can take them as good guys.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to investigate and, come what may, they're at the Queen's doorstep where this murder occurred. Obviously, that's weird.
Is it though? This
Or
cop seems
is
a
it?
little overzealous. Like, I'm pretty sure these people are killing people left and right whenever they want. And the cops don't bother. Cop no bother.
Right?
So they're going to search this place. And
Yeah.
they're cutting in the search with a nun leading a bunch of guys with huge boxes through some trail through a forest, trying to, like, get away. Cut in with searches of the residence of the Queen.
Right, and they find, there's, a building where supposedly guests stay, but there's nobody staying with us right now. They take a look in. It's just empty. Wait a second. Come back
Wait a
here.
A
minute.
little smudgy, a little schmutzik here.
Yeah, he does a little, Columbo. One more thing.
It would have been great if he would have done a triple take.
He peels back, like the paper on the floor and reveals bloodstains.
That's what you
Placental
get.
blood.
Ugh. That's what you get for using paper as carpet. What do you expect?
I think they were in a hurry. They did that like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why I thought this guy, the scholar, was in on it, because I thought he was the one that was going, everybody clean up. They're about to.
See, that makes
they're about
sense.
to-
But I just figured he was just like, that seems crazy. No one ever does that. You really gonna do
He
that?
seemed worried that this investigation was going to take place. Not like a good guy.
The queen was like, everybody stop shitting your pants. I'm sending in the wolf. Harvey Keitel rolls up exactly 9 minutes and 58 seconds later.
Yeah, he's like, what's up? I'm the cleaner. Let's do this. So the main cop gets hollered over. They're like, hey, check this shit out, you guys. And there's soft soil that has been interrupted because it's all the other soil is frozen.
Right, is this a fresh grave? And then, boom, they see this group running through the woods, and they're holding like a palanquin box as they're trying to like make their way through.
Palanquin.
Isn't that like what you call
Yeah.
like a royal litter?
Yeah.
I
That's
have
what
no
they-
idea, but I love it.
That's what it says in the subtitles.
Oh,
Did it say palanquin?
Yeah. He says go. The cop says go. Refers to it as a palanquin. Like go get in the other in the dub. It said like get those guys. Something. Get those dudes.
nice.
Didn't we see some? Did we already see the dead babies? Because this show loves showing like.
Oh, they really do. No,
Right?
they like do. They make chase, and the guys are like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and they drop the palanquins, and then they all like roll out.
Roll out!
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Yeah. So then they line up all the bodies.
Yeah, they found corpses of 7 women and their associated babies, all of which were girl babies except for one boy baby. The girl babies, like the women, had been moited, but the boy baby shows no sign of having been murdered, so possibly was a stillbirth.
Yeah.
So the cop deduces, along with the scholar, they were looking for a son among the women.
But why? That's
visible.
weird.
And then,
Oh, you know what that horn means? That means the king's dead, you guys.
how often do they fucking signal that the king is dead that you can recognize?
They know that exact horn sound.
right? Wouldn't you be
There's
like,
training. It comes in the manual. There's training. They get an MP3.
Yeah. They put in their earbuds and they're like, this is what that horn sounds like.
it's like, do you guys remember on Sunday mornings they do like tests of the emergency broadcast network?
Yeah. We get tornado sirens every Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the month.
Way.
Just to test and make sure.
So
It used to
hopefully
be Saturday.
doesn't come on that Tuesday, first Tuesday of every month.
There's
That'll be a
not.
bad time for tornado to show up.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. It's just being tested. But no, it's fine.
So we see that Cho Hak-chu sent a very detailed letter, like all with lies about Li Chang and being a traitor, and also containing the plague. And then you've got like this. We cut to a scene with all the top scholar dudes
They're so sad.
debating the
Oh,
royal
not
line.
those guys. Yeah.
They're like, well, wait a second. If the king's dead and the prince killed him, like, what do? We need an heir immediately. And they're like, well, the queen's gonna give birth like any second, so hold your fucking
3
horses.
seconds.
And there's other dudes who are like, well, maybe we should be checking like the lesser, sort of the cousins or whatever, to
Right.
see if there are any male heirs.
Check the bloodline, bros.
Right, and right then, a eunuch enters. It's like, could you just announce me as James? Like, I don't need that much detail.
I don't need everyone knowing my shit. Come on.
Right? Like,
My
nobody
eyes are up
asked.
here.
So James tells them that the queen is due to give birth at any moment, and they all fucking breathe a sigh of relief.
That what luck, what
Right?
timing. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you,
at
James.
least one thing works out today, am I right?
Seriously.
Oh, it's tea o'clock. And so then we see the scholar dude and the royal commander cop guy, and they are still investigating the death, but in secret. So like, those women's deaths are not going to get swept under the rug. They're gonna like follow the case to wherever the case leads.
Yeah, like for the first time ever in this country, people's lives are of value.
Right. Why now?
Eh,
Yeah.
that's a great question. I have
Right.
back at base camp.
Yeah, back in Songju.
Sobe's gonna do a wellness check on Li Chang.
We can assume that he's like on suicide watch.
Yeah.
And then we see as she like starts to take his vitals, and the guard gets bored and wanders away. Li Chang secretly writes her a message just with water on the floor.
That's how they used to do invisible ink.
It's a good method. It is invisible.
Right, you don't have to. You don't need a match or lemon juice.
Tea.
We cut to the jail with like young Shin and like the other people in prison, and they're all wondering like who sold them out. There's got to be somebody. Like they expected us. They knew to have the jump.
And
on
Li
us.
Chang's like, we don't need to worry about that. You guys
well,
shut
no,
up.
young Shin.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Young Chang's like, no, it's fine. What we need to talk about is, did you guys see Friends last night? Because it was crazy.
He's like,
He doesn't like this.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about it at all.
he's like, it doesn't matter who the traitor is. I will have revenge for my family, which is great.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like sort of motivation stems from I will have revenge for my family.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's I'm also doing a power grab, but now because I need to get revenge for my family, I also must get revenge for my family. So anyway, those dudes break out, and then we see the magic moment when the human cannonball has thrown to him a beautiful rifle, and he looks at it and holds it like he's whole once again.
Yeah, that was my favorite scene.
Fucking human cannonball taking out tons of dudes. Now that he's got the gun, he doesn't even need it. He's fucking doing all these fucking giant spin, kick, drop things, taking out dudes left and right.
It's a breakout.
Yeah.
It's a jailbreak.
And then Young Shin fires a shot at Lord Hak Chu. But some
Dead
dude fucking took the bullet for him. Like,
what the fuck? I didn't even know that guy was standing there. What are you doing, bro? It could have been so easily solved.
that guy saved Lord Hak Chu's life by taking the bullet himself. He gets exploded all over Lord Hak Chu.
Totally exploded. He's covered in that dude.
Yeah, and they arrest Young Shin. And then all of a sudden,
Flag. We see the flag coming.
Yes, the flag.
because okay, so they were gonna bury all of those corpses except what we saw a very brief conversation between some soldiers like, we will bring back Lord Angyang and give him like a full honorable burial.
Right. He's still respected.
Right, because he's the man. So they've got like a special flag attached to him. We see fucking corpse zombie of Lord Angyang jump up with the flag going nuts. the blood on Lord Hawkchew from that other dude that got exploded fucking calls him forward. And then we see a quick flashback scene to just before Lord Anyang's death. Right before he dies, he asks Li Chang, "You must have me turned so that the truth can be revealed." And that must have been what he secretly wrote to Sobi. And then the very fucking final shot of the episode, amazingly, is Lord Anyang rushes the bloody Lord Hawkchew and takes a big old bite out of his face.
Fucking beautiful.
Bone meat.
Yeah. That's good shit.
Hell yeah, it is.
And he's like a zombie, not like the other zombies. He's like one of those original zombies, like the king was. He's made from the plant.
Right.
His bites don't turn you into zombies.
Is that right?
Yeah, remember if you
You're right.
get turned into a zombie by the plant, you don't. You're victim. You just come. You have to be freshly dead, and you don't. And your bites don't turn other.
But anyone he
that's right,
bites
that's
is
right.
gonna wait.
If someone eats eats that dude that he bit, then they will get. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the plant had changed or if it. Okay, I
It had to
remember
do with-
now.
It
Yep.
has to do with eating the flesh of an eaten person by a zombie. I guess if you eat the zombie too, it would do this. If someone ate Lord Hawkchew, or
So
ate,
Lord
what's-
Hawkchew is not in
Anyang.
danger of being a zombie just by that bite alone.
But that's right.
But he is in danger
Unless
of
it-
dying, though, right?
He's also in
Yeah,
danger of not
yeah.
being nearly as pretty.
I know.
But
Sucks
if I
for
remember
him.
correctly, because I've seen yeah, we'll see what they do. I think they. I don't remember what they. Yeah, I think they.
What?
Ugh.
Tune in next time,
Ugh.
loyal listeners, letterheads.
You totally got
And
me.
if they
Every
do,
one of
they
those
better
fake
have
outs.
They got to have a plot point if they do that.
Guys, I'm just so fucking excited about this show. I know
Me
that like
too.
I know that there's only like several more episodes of this season, and I'm excited for all of them. And I know also that there's Ashen of the North,
Oh, right.
which is the sort of side movie that exists in this world, which I'm looking so fucking forward to.
Have you seen it before?
Isn't there-
I have, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think my wife and I started it, but then we blazed through these series, but didn't finish the movie. It's on the docket, so I'll only get to watch it. What about that movie? There's another movie too I just saw on Netflix, a Korean period. It looks like it's the same exact thing, but in a movie.
Is it?
Rampant? I think it's called Rampant.
Oh.
I don't know. Is it also in this world, in this timeline?
It looks exactly the same. I couldn't. I saw the thumbnail came up, and how the little trailer started rolling
Yeah.
automatically, and I didn't pay. It was just on, and I saw a few details, and I was like, I thought it was like the additional movie that they have for the series, but I noticed it's older, and it's by the people who did the Train to Busan.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I
have to
fucking love that movie
investigate
so
that.
much.
So I wonder. Is it I guess this is based on a comic book
Yeah, like a web
or an anime,
web comic
A
or
web
something.
comic?
You're saying Kingdom is based on...
I never
yeah.
even read what it says. I always see based on, and then it disappears.
Yeah, apparently it was like a wildly successful webtoon comic,
Okay.
which I know are like widely read and beloved, and I have not that much knowledge of. I mean, it's like talking about all of comic books,
Yeah.
basically.
So I wonder if that movie's based on the same, or if it's just.
I don't know.
Let's do some research.
Let's do some research, you guys.
Consult with the oracles.
Yeah, even though we face the might of the Haewon Cho clan, we will do the investigations that need to be investigated. Whatever the truth is, we will speak it to power.
That's right, Josh. Okay, I had to look it up
How?
because
But
Okay,
what,
okay. What's the truth? What's the
rampant?
truth? Tressa, break it down for us.
2018,
Oh, before this other show.
released October 2018. Oh! Wait, what? What?
Ooh,
What? The film features a clash between exiled Prince Lee Chung and Joseon Minister of War Kim Ja-joon. With the backdrop of a spreading zombie plague, it received mixed reviews from critics and was a box office bomb. Rude.
Well, you know what? Let's hold that in our hip pocket because I don't know if that's.
It doesn't seem like it's related, but
Sounds a little.
Yeah, it doesn't sound totally
Whoa.
unrelated.
well, okay, but yeah, it's a different name.
It's
like-
true.
Shut up, you guys.
Guys,
So
that's
they made a movie at bombed, and they're like, you know what? We need to stretch out in episodes. That's the only way the story can work.
They're like do over.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Mulligan.
What is the? Where does that come from?
What? Mulligan?
Mulligan?
It's
Yeah.
Golf. It's from golf.
But like,
Where does that come from?
yeah,
Oh,
what's
the actual word? Sounds
Scottish,
kinda
right?
Scottish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, golf, a Scottish sport. Some guy,
Is it
probably, probably Jeff Mulligan, was like, "Come on, guys."
Let me do it over. Come on. Oh, that mulligan. Guys, we are out of time.
Oh my God, that's all the time we have for this episode.
I can't believe our time is up, but wow, what a friggin' episode.
Guys, we're amazing.
You're amazing, but we are more amazing.
Thank you so much for joining us. Tune in next time.